Hi, it's Eric.
And Kathy, and this is the Eric and Kathy podcast, featuring highlights from our show on 101.9 FM The Mix, WTMX Chicago.
Roll the show.
Hey, everybody, this is Isaac.
Taylor.
And Zach.
And we're Hanson.
And you're listening to the Eric and Kathy podcast. As far as casting of pods, they're pretty much the best.
Yeah, they know how to cast those pods well.
Wow.
Exactly, but listen at your own risk.
The guys from Hanson just walked in here and they say the heat, it's freaking killing us.
Yeah, well, not breathing is
We're from
not
Oklahoma,
a good
man.
thing.
You guys have
I just
nothing
had
on
this-
us on heat.
This,
This
thought in my mind of people walking around sounding like Darth Vader.
Welcome to Chicago.
3 o'clock this afternoon, that's exactly what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Everything been going all right?
It's great. We're just
going good.
plowing away. I think we've been. Last time we were in Chicago, we were talking about a new record, and
Sure.
kind of working on it. And,
Sure.
So this
Now we have it.
Now it's out, and it's something different about touring. I mean, we tend to tour every year, and we've just developed into really being in a band that tours regardless of a new record, and it definitely feels different having a brand new record out and kind of the first run of summer shows. And
Sure.
yeah.
It's been a while since we've been on tour in the summer too. So
Right.
Well, and I remember you guys, every time you tour, you do the walk, the charity
Yeah.
walks.
Yeah.
And don't you do them barefoot
yeah, we do.
in this heat?
Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
in fact,
let me
the
let me
first
tell you
time-
a couple of things about that.
First time
First
we've
of all,
called-
9 blisters on one foot.
Oh, no.
That's lovely.
Don't
get any pictures,
5 on
everybody.
the other, and I've been
Wow.
hobbling for the last week.
Wow.
Like you're not supposed to brag about that. You're supposed to just take it like a man.
Yeah, I'm saying it hurts. I'm saying
Now, you're
we've
the
been
older
doing
brother.
it barefoot.
Aren't you supposed to be like the lead for the little brothers and say, come on,
Oh, come on.
tough it out?
No, I'm getting close to 30. It's not big brother, little brother anymore.
No, yeah.
You got a couple of blisters, you're complaining, you want to go camping with me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That
my
actually
friend.
sounds like I'm not a reality TV show fan, but actually I can picture you guys.
Oh.
It would be fun. It would be funny.
Who's your
On a
friend?
camping trip
On
that
a
they've
camping
never
trip.
come
I
back.
have a long time friend who lives here in Chicago. He and his wife.
Okay.
And so he was telling me about your little incident with Jason Segel.
Right, Jason
Oh, about
Segel.
wanting
from-
to go camping.
I love
with
you.
him.
About wanting to go camping and
Right.
He
He
it
really
sounds
wants to
like
camp
it
with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Really? Started to get personal.
It's
So find a sleeping bag and find
Right.
under the
It
stars.
was going to be me,
How about you?
Jason Segel, and Harry Connick. Yeah, I have the clip. You want to hear it?
Well, that is starting. This is definitely
All right, here's what happened, because Isaac came in. It's the first thing he said. He's like, "Are you camping with Jason Segel?" I said, "Well, kind of." Here's
Eric said that he kind of had a guy crush on you, and the perfect weekend for him would be sitting around a campfire with you and Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs.
Dude, we would have so much fun.
I know this is a little creepy, and you're thinking about calling the cops right now, but
I don't feel creepy about it at all.
really.
Like, we would, oh my God. You and me around a campfire would be nuts.
Yeah.
It'd be the best time ever.
Is it okay if I bring Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs? Or you want to leave him behind?
Title alone makes me feel a little creeped out.
All right, we'll leave Mike Rowe behind. Although I thought he'd be happy. He'd be handy
I
to
don't
have
want
along.
anyone involved in a show called Dirty Jobs there.
I thought he'd be handy to have along, to fix the truck if it broke down or something.
He's pretty manly.
Right.
No, it's you and me.
See, it's just
I-
Jason Segel.
I can imagine a long, manly embrace.
Right.
Yes.
Very
He
Brokeback
would probably
Mountain.
walk up to you with a long, manly
Right.
embrace and make you feel
Right.
awkward.
Well, do you want
something.
to? Now, do you want to go camping? You want to join him?
Totally.
Yeah. All right.
100%. I'm in.
Me, you, Jason Segel, Harry Connick Jr. He wanted to bring him, and
Yeah, I'll bring the
Isaac
weapons.
can be your date.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, good. Well, now that we know we got that all cleared out, and it hasn't been too awkward.
Exactly.
Couples. Wait, no.
So when did you guys get into Chicago?
about 25 minutes.
Oh, really? Just rolled right in and came straight here.
This
Did
is
you
rock
play
and roll,
some?
man. This
Wow.
is yeah.
We played in Milwaukee.
We played Milwaukee last night. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not always the case, but I mean, in a lot of cases, you're rolling on for the next
Right.
city, and
And as you rolled in, Zach, you were saying, because we during commercials there did a little sound check very briefly.
Yes.
And you had said, well, we'll be fine. We're used to this kind of stuff. No big deal. It'll sound great. No big deal. We'll
Just
be
wing it.
fine.
The truth is, I wasn't asleep for very long, so I kind of feel like it's kind of like, it's just a really long day for me today.
Right.
I went to sleep at about 3 in the morning. So.
Is that how
Oh
it is
my
with the
God.
album too? When you're recording it, are you guys
you just kinda
nitpicky
go
about
like,
it, or do you
no,
just do it once and go,
no,
that's
no.
good, put it
no,
on there?
we're
He's
really
really nitpicky.
Is he?
I mean, I'm not
it's
pointing
really
any fingers
interesting.
or
We're-
anything, but Taylor,
Well, yeah, there's different. I mean, we have different things we are focused on as far as the way stuff we're OCD about. I mean, but we
I'm
definitely.
OCD about spontaneity. You're OCD about details.
he's-
and Zach's OCD about just getting it done.
They call me Sergeant
You can so
Hanson
tell you guys
sometimes.
are brothers.
Totally.
We have a pretty particular thing that we want out of a record. Even with this I mean the album was recorded really live. I mean I think every record we've gone a little bit more that direction. We'll probably do a complete swing back in a couple albums.
Right.
Yeah, be like,
but
we
where
don't
it's
wanna
really
play
based
this
on
stuff at all.
you rehearsed the songs, and a lot of them are really based on the recordings are based on kind of a
particularly thinking about something.
a 3-piece or
Yeah.
a 4-piece that we kind of played off the floor, and then you add your bells and whistles, your little overdub
Sure.
guitar here and there. But even with that kind of a record, you still there's a process of just kind of laboring and messing with stuff and tweaking with it. I mean,
Taylor,
like
what were
adding
the
the horn
sweet
parts,
points?
for instance. The
Yeah,
horn
yeah.
parts were added. We basically finished the record, and we kind of intended to do them. And then we're like, we don't need it. We're good.
All right.
And then we sat and stewed over it and said, no, it's missing, and we went back to it. So I wish I could say that we're like, yeah, c'est la vie, it's done.
It's done.
But it takes a lot of work to sound spontaneous.
Right.
So.
Exactly. What were the sweet spots in the takes? It was take 1, 7, 13, and 21. We're
Like when you run through and
When you
perform.
run through it over and over.
Right,
and over
right.
again.
You
We're
figure it all out.
consistently running
21
into-
was good.
Right.
Take 21.
We're just trying to get to
Can you
21.
We just had to play 20 before that.
can you do one for us right now? Just one take though, all the
Yes,
way through.
just one take.
We could do 21 takes, but you guys might have to call your PD. Well, the guys
They're still here.
They're still
They're
here.
still playing.
They're playing one song.